So we've spent a lot of time learning how to navigate an existing directory hierarchy, but how do we add to it? How do we make new directories or delete ones that we don't need anymore? We're going to learn two new commands today to do these things. The first command is going to help us make a brand new directory, and the command is mkdir. All right. This command takes one argument. It takes a path to the new directory. So this command, once it's issued, will create an empty directory at the location specified by the path. So pretty straightforward. And again, obviously, this is short for make directory. So we have our abbreviations, which make it a little bit easier for us. The second command is for deleting or removing old directories that we no longer need anymore. And so the command for this one is rmdir. And again, we're going to need to give it a path to the directory to be removed. So this again takes one argument, a path, and this is going to remove an empty directory. Now that's an important caveat. We cannot remove directories that still have files in them. It must be an empty directory. So, and again, this one is short for remove directory. So pretty easy to remember once you see the commands. But let's go ahead and take a look at how these actually operate in Linux. So in this case, we're using the directory structure that we've been talking about for all of our labs. And if we look around here, we can see that I am in my home directory and I'm in my fall directory within that. If I look around a little bit more, we can see I have my CS170, my math, my physics, and my Spanish folders. I can look at my CS170 directory, and I see that I have a homework 1 and a homework 2 directory already in there. So let's pretend I want to make a homework 3 and a homework 4 directory. Well, I'm in my fall directory currently, and again, the hierarchy here is there's the fall directory, and inside of that is CS170, and I want to create a homework 3 and 4 folder. So I can do this a couple of different ways. The first way is I can move into my CS170 directory, and I could issue my command to make my new homework 3 folder. So I look around and I see I have homework 3 directory created and ready to go. I'll move back to my home directory now. Another way I could make a directory here is I could use an absolute path. So I could do something like make dir. I'm going to specify the entire path here, home, vsummit, fall, CS170, and then homework 4. All right, so I can specify, in this case, the absolute path. And I'm going to go into my fall CS170 directory, and when I look around, I can see that I now have a homework 4 directory as well. If I want to remove these directories, I can issue my rmdir command, and I can say remove the directory. In this case, I'm using a relative path, and I'm saying, based on where I am, look for the directory homework 3 and remove it. And when I look around, I can see homework 3 is gone. Again, if I want to, I can specify an absolute path with this. I can say remove home, vsummit, fall, CS170, and homework 4. All right, again, the command succeeded, and if I look around, I see that my homework 4 directory is gone. So let me go back to my home directory here. We'll look around again. Now, what if I try to do something like rmdir fall? Okay, fall is not empty. It has my class folders for CS170, physics, Spanish, and so on and so forth. So if I try to issue this command, if I try to remove the fall directory, it will fail. As you can see here, it says failed to remove fall, directory not empty. So we have to empty out directories first before we can remove them. This is usually a good thing. It prevents some nasty surprises and some nasty errors, because when we're operating in the command line environment, we do not have the equivalent of a recycle bin or a trash folder that we can recover files and folders from. Once they're gone, they're gone. And so this lack of ability to remove non-empty folders is a good thing. This saves us from some mistakes. So just to recap, we picked up 2 more new commands today for creating a new empty folder, a new empty directory, as well as one for removing directories. We'll see later on how to remove individual files. So keep in mind that these commands only work for creating new folders or new directories.